Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing out the brand new L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation. My understanding is that this was only available in the UK or like overseas for the longest time, and it just became available here in the States. So I got it. What is happening to my hair? Why is it this way? So welcome back to another Wear Test Wednesday. I'm really excited to review this foundation for you guys and actually wear it for 10 hours, see how it does. But this foundation was $15. I got it from Ulta. There are 30 different shades of this foundation. Like, L'Oreal killed it with the shade range. I have the shade 405 Porcelain. This is not the lightest shade. I believe it's one down from the lightest shade, and I actually think it's a really good match for me. If I went one up, it would have not worked for my skin. I love the fact that there are 30 different shades for this foundation. Like, what? You do not hear about that with drugstore foundations. Online, it says that it is up to 24-hour staying power. It says it's long-lasting with their most lightweight, breathable texture. Waterproof, transfer resistant, and sweat resistant foundation. It says it's medium to full buildable coverage foundation. It has a natural finish. So as you can see, I'm wearing it right now. It definitely does have a natural finish. I will get more into my thoughts of this foundation a little bit later in the video. If you're interested in seeing how this foundation wore on my oily skin throughout the day, then be sure to keep on watching. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. I'm so excited about this foundation. I'm ready to actually test it out. I love that it has a pump. I'm going to prime my skin exactly how I would with any other foundation. I use a combination of this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, as well as the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Primer. I am almost out of this thing. I'm going to do half of my face with a beauty blender and then half of my face with a brush just to see which way I like applying it better. I'm gonna put some on my hand. Whoa, it's super runny. Look at that. Ugh. Okay, a little goes a very long way. It is blending in super, super nicely. So I did this entire side of my face with maybe like a half pump, and that's what it's looking like. I really like the way that it's sitting on my skin. Holy cow. It's very full coverage. Like, I was not expecting it to be so stinking full coverage. Without setting it yet, it looks like very fresh. It doesn't look super dewy. It looks like my skin, but it looks like it could start setting down to like a powder finish. But I really like how it's sitting on my skin. Looks very, very natural. Full coverage, but natural, if that makes any sense. I really like how it's looking. Okay, let's try with a brush. I'm using the It Cosmetics Love as the foundation brush. So I think I'm liking it with a beauty blender because the product is kind of thin, and I feel like the beauty blender spreads it out a little bit more than the brush side does. I don't know, I'm just liking the finish of this side a little bit better than this side. I'm going to continue going in on the rest of my face with the beauty blender. Now, I did not have such a great experience with the most recent Infallible foundation that they came out with. I was a little concerned about this one, but so far I'm liking it. It doesn't feel too heavy. It's not creasing at all anywhere yet. This is what my face is looking like before I set it. It does look like it has a little bit of a glow, because as you can see, like, it's covering up almost all of my acne spots right here, and when I'm touching it, it's maybe a little sticky, but for the most part it feels powdery. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup. I'll be back and then we can go from here. I am going to do a 10-hour wear test with this foundation. It is 11:35 a.m. so I'm going to be out late tonight. We're actually going to the Blossom of Lights in Denver tonight. It's the Botanical Gardens, and they like light it up. I don't know if you guys have it near you, but that's what we're doing tonight, so I will be able to film a little bit of that. I wanted to show you guys how pretty it is, but I'm going to be wearing this all day, even through that, and then we'll come back at the end of the day and we will see how this foundation wore. So far I really like the finish of it, but I'm eager to see what it looks like with other products on top. I I really like this foundation. Whoa, look at my skin. OMG, it looks freaking flawless. It looks so good. I did set it with my normal powder, the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And if you are new to my channel, I do have oily skin, but look at how it's sitting on my face right now. I thought someone was coming in here. This foundation looks beautiful. It is so fresh and beautiful on my skin. It is full coverage, but it does not look unnatural. Like, it just looks like my skin but better, and those are the foundations that I really love, and this one is giving me that same finish. So I really like how it is wearing on my skin. As you can see, even though I set it with some powder, it still has like a little glow underneath it. So I don't know if that means that it's going to keep me matte throughout the day, and it may work better for people that have dry skin. I don't know, but I'm gonna wear it anyway because it looks so freaking pretty. Like, I love that my nose has a little glow. So hopefully it stays looking like this and looking nice throughout the day. I will check in later in the day. Right now it's 12:30 because I did film that other video, but I'm gonna call the check-in time 11:30 because that's actually when I finished applying the foundation and put the rest of my products on top minus the eye look. So the check-in time is 11:30, and I will take you along to the beautiful Blossom of Lights at the Denver Botanical Gardens because that's fun and that's pretty. I will check in a little bit later. All right, guys, I just got back from the Blossom of Lights that we went to tonight, and that was super fun. I will insert some clips here of some of the video of how beautiful it was. I just had so much fun. I always love doing that every single year. We do that, and then we also do zoo lights. Chris and I have actually been going to zoo lights ever since we started dating. So yeah, that's something we definitely love to do during December. But it is 9:30, so I have officially worn this for 10 hours, and I wanted to show how my skin is doing. Oh my gosh, am I like breaking out right here? What's happening? Might have a rash? Overall, my thoughts are really positive. Looking at my skin, I didn't get super oily. The only thing I would say is it rubbed off of my chin a little bit. I will also insert some photos here of what my skin looked like at 5 o'clock. And at that time, I did blow my nose, and normally my foundation wipes right off my nose, like on the sides, but it didn't. It did not wipe off my nose. I was shocked. I was like, what? So I do think that this foundation is transfer resistant, and I even wore a hat to the Blossom of Lights, and so usually I have like a little mark on my forehead where the hat was, but I don't see that. I don't really know what happened. I think it just wiped off my chin a little bit, but the rest of my face looks flawless. It does not look oily. All my products still looks like it's there, like my bronzer, my highlight, all of that stuff still looks really good. I would say that this foundation is a good one if you want longevity out of your foundation. I would say that this is a good one to wear for long periods of time, and I do think that this is a good foundation for oily skin. At first I thought it was not going to be because it says it's a natural finish, doesn't say anything about being matte or oil controlling, so I didn't really have a lot of hopes for that. But looking at how my skin held up, I would say that it's good for people with oily skin. I feel like my skin still has that really pretty natural glow underneath it, but it doesn't look heavy or it doesn't look oily. So I'm definitely going to be wearing this foundation again. I do really like it a lot. I would almost say, and I would have to wear it a few more times to confirm this, but this may be the best foundation that the L'Oreal Infallible line has come out with. That being said, I'm going to end the video here. Leave any foundations in the comments below that you want me to do for the next Wear Test Wednesday. Remember, I do every other week here on my channel where I review a foundation. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!